Good morning. Hey, it's Wednesday and I'm out on the Willoway dock and we have some outstanding plants shipping on the dock today. Let's take a walk through the dock and look at these beautiful plants. First up here we have our hydrangea petiolaris, and you know, petiolaris is such a versatile plant in that it can go up on a trellis or also be used as a ground cover. Look at these beautiful 3 gallons, full trellis, gorgeous. A few more landscape favorites here. We're looking at our 3-gallon Texas Captains and these great looking 3-gallon mop cypress. I mean, what a value on these cypress. Here we have our Carragena pendula, and very hardy plant. This is a weeping plant, has blossoms on it, and these are really nice full-headed trees. What a value on those. Nice straight plants, beautiful. Let's spin over here. We see the magnolias. This one happens to be Royal Star in 7s. Again, good value on our 7s. You know, most magnolias are done blooming. They're starting to set foliage. These are gorgeous big 7s. Well, if you got these on order, we're looking at our 7-gallon hydrangea limelights. And again, you know, paniculatas are usually a little later to leaf, and the guys trim these up. Look at the shape on that. Nice consistent crop of 7-gallon limelights. Well, again, if you're looking for instant effect landscape, these 15-gallon Texas Captains, excuse me, they're just awesome. I mean, look at the size, nice form to them, beautiful. Well, ground covers. Here we're looking at our Pachysandra Vinca minor, and you can see gorgeous full flats here. Let's just pound up here. This is our Pachysandra. Again, full flats on the myrtle. And don't forget, we also have 1 gallons. I mean, this is our 1-gallon ivies. Keep us in mind for your ground cover needs. Well, here we go. The clematis is releasing, and this one is an instant hit. Here we have the Raymond Evanson Premium Collection, and you can see these are nice full trellis plants, setting bud. These are going to be gorgeous for Mother's Day. This is a plant that Mom's really going to like. And the guys are getting all the trucks ready to go here, and you can see they're just getting everything ready. Here we're looking at our 3-gallon roses starting to come up to the dock. The growers heated these up. These are phenomenal looking plants. I just wanted to come down here again and show you the roses. I mean, look at these plants. Nice full lush growth here. We have buds. They're going to open up very soon. Good values on these. Be sure to get your roses in. Well, as you can see here, the dock's really looking good today. A lot of gorgeous plants. Let's look at these beautiful dahlias. Here we're looking at Stellas. We got a great assortment shipping out today and available to ship. And in the background there, we're looking at variegated miscanthus. Look at the color on those Fire Chief. The color and staple plant for landscaping, we're looking at Juniper Old Golden 3s. Well, the bud and bloom that we see back here, this is Syringa Miss Kim. And look at the buds on these things. You know, we have 3s and 7s shipping today. This is the time to get your lilacs. Here I wanted to show you our plants that work in the kitchen are shipping. And you know, if you look on the web, we got great pictures of the herbs and veggies. You know, look at those gorgeous herbs and veggies here. We have some peppers, tomatoes, beautiful plants shipping out. People are getting ready to do those gardens. Well, this is a rhododendron. It's probably going to kick off the, you know, the color for rhodies. This is Lakeview Pink, and you know, rhodies are going to start to kick in here real soon. So that's another plant that you want to get in for that beautiful late spring color here. You know, next to those, I kind of moved some azaleas. These beautiful Karens are in bloom. But again, just wanted to give you an up-close look at these clematis that are shipping now. You know, we put some heat to these. Look at these plants. I mean, awesome amount of color selection as far as variety. We got nice full trellises here, tipping out with buds. The pot wrap itself has planting instructions. Check these out, the Raymond Evanson Premium Clematis. Well, more color coming in here. I just wanted to come in and show you that we have succulents. I mean, these succulents are just outstanding here. You're looking at these full quartz. Look at the value on these guys. These are going to sell quick. A lot of color coming out from the greenhouse. You can see here, beautiful full plants. Well, I talked about peppers, and look at the tomatoes. I mean, geez, these things are already up a couple feet, starting to set bud. Remember, flower means fruit. Look at there. You start to have flower on these. This is almost an instant garden. Here we're looking at another great color plant along with these beautiful heuchera that we see here. is Physocarpus. This is summer wine in the background there. They're all tied up getting ready to go on a load, but you can see they're starting to foliate, big full plants. Spin over here, a lot of our hydrangeas that we heated up for the Mother's Day season. Man, they're bud and bloom. Did you say tropicals? Look at these beauties. These are 19 centimeter instant plants. You can pop these on a nice patio pot and have a beautiful summer getaway. That color there is Physocarpus Amber Jubilee. Here we're looking at our 3-gallon endless summers starting to come on. These are the heated crop. Natural season's coming right behind them, and they'll be like this probably in the next week to 10 days. Beautiful plants. It's almost season for hydrangeas, so be sure to stock them up. Again, all through the stock we're going to see a lot of color. These are the Oh So Easy roses here. Here we're looking at the double play red spirea. And again, you know, you can see where that trimming paid off. Look at the consistency in that crop. They trimmed them all nice for you. When these things get foliage, they look like that. Perfect. And they're getting ready to set flower. We'll start to see some color here in the weeks ahead. Well, here we're looking at Bernera and our ferns. And so we have Jack Frost and Silverheart here. Japanese painted ferns are looking beautiful. Look at this dock, guys. Another spirea in the double play series. This is Big Bang. Again, these are beautiful plants. Let's spin over here. Digitalis. So we see this gorgeous flower spikes coming up on Digitalis. And you know, these are going to bloom for some time. They start to bloom, and they bloom at the base and work their way up, which gives you an extended bloom time. These are 19 centimeter Digitalis. Here we have the Lemon Daddy hydrangea. You know, that's a really nice plant. Adds a lot of color to a dark area of the garden. It is a shade, more of a shade hydrangea than any others, but wow, look at that color. And then coming through here, we're looking at ferns up close, coming on real nice, and another up close shot to those cordylines. These are just outstanding in a patio pot combination. Adds that nice texture. Last week we seen the peonies were just starting to come up, and you can see here they're coming on strong. Here we go, nooks and crannies are on the dock today. Man, look at that. We're seeing a lot of these carts coming up from our nooks and cranny collection. Perfect little plants. These are hardy perennials again. Great for those miniature gardens. These are pathway plants, rock wall, roof gardens, and those, again, those little fairy garden type miniature gardens. These are just an awesome selection. Nooks and crannies. Well, here we're looking at lavender, and you can see the lavender is looking outstanding here again. We're looking again at a lilac here. This is Korean or Palabiniana lilac, and let's get up close. You can see they're just loaded with flower buds. This is Hakanaloa aureola, or Japanese forest grass, and you know, those are just starting to come up. Heat is kicking in, and we'll see a big change in these in the weeks ahead. Very popular plant, adds a lot of color. I love them in my landscape. Background there, we're looking at Baptisia, and so we have two varieties. These are gorgeous plants. Proven Winners has a great selection available. Baptisia is a strong grower once they get established in the garden. Very reliable plant. Nice color. They give you that nice cobalt blue, purple color that everyone's looking for. And also right now we have a yellow. And so nice Baptisia. Well, almost every order's got these ferns, heucheras, and again, look at these clematis, guys. More perennials to look at. You know, our hostas, we had some heated up, but these are coming on in the houses naturally. And you can see they're starting to open up, unfurl. And you know, we're getting in the 70s today. We're fortunate with a warm day. And it's amazing how fast these will open up and give you a lot of nice foliage color. Here we're looking at our phlox. This is the candy store series. Nice full containers. Sedums are looking great. Good time to get your perennials. So here I wanted to show you, this is a gardening favorite. You can see everyone's getting things ready. We still have those Ilex sky pencils on, looking outstanding. Wagilla's coming on. And look at this. This is our 3-gallon burning bush. What a value on those. More veggies to look at here. We're looking at tomatoes and peppers. And let's just zoom in on some of these peppers here. Look at these. Look at the blooms on these, guys. This is that Fireworks, a little ornamental pepper. I use those a lot in containers. They're hot little guys, but man, they're gorgeous with all the the coloration on the peppers in the container. Look at those ostrich ferns. I mean, I had to come through and show you these. They're getting ready to put them on a rack. Tomatoes again coming up. Just racks, these gorgeous cordyline coming in. Check these out. Here we have our 7-gallon rhododendrons. And if you got these on order, you're going to be pleasantly surprised when you get these. Getting more perennials to look at here. We even have some Asiatic lilies, and those are coming on strong. We'll see a lot more of those in the weeks ahead. Coming up, clematis, aureola grass, gorgeous perennials coming up. Again, instant effects, these Rhamnus fine lines and 7s are just incredible. They're starting to leaf out. Look at that big, beautiful plant. And put one of these out. Here's our 5-gallon. These are Buxus Green Velvet. Spin here again and show you we have some more paniculatas coming in, you know, and they trimmed them back so you can see they're starting to leaf out real nice. A lot of the Weigelia are coming on naturally. This is a blooming easy Duravilla. This is called Night Glow. Gorgeous full plant. Again, quartz coming in. These are our geraniums. There's a lot of nice pictures on there to show you where we're at on annuals, but man, they're coming on strong. And look at these things are coming in by the racks, guys. Coming in, you can see these beautiful plants coming in. Look at those. I'm getting ready to unload these wagons, and I'll just walk right through the middle here. Look at all these hydrangeas and roses. Grasses, again, they're coming on. You know, the heat's going to bring them. They're going to flush and look great. Updated pictures are on the web, and we'll keep you updated. But hey, this is nice to get them in right now. Well, I'm coming up to another order here. I mean, look, dock after dock here is just loaded with color. And here we're looking at azaleas, and I believe those are puccinets. Herbert's a little bit later. If you got those, definitely get them in. Again, another peek at some natural season hostas kicking in. But here we're looking at hydrangea quercifolia. These are ruby slippers, and quercifolia is a little bit later to open as far as foliage, but you can see these are gorgeous full plants. Here's an up-close look. This is a 7-gallon Miss Kim, and I think you can see all those flowers kicking in. Man, is that going to be beautiful. Alright, we've seen those 3-gallon hydrangea, and so this is a natural season crop coming in, and you know, these are our 2s. You can see they're coming on strong. You know, a lot of nice breaks in them. The foliage is opening up. They got buds starting to form on them. So you know, these are gorgeous natural season hydrangeas. They're going to look great on your displays. More plants here, but I wanted to show you this one and focus in on that flower. So what is that? Well, that's Syringa, and that's Tiny Dancer. Look at the bud set on that. Gorgeous, 5 gallons. This is a short statured plant, and which means it's only going to get around 6 to 7 foot and probably 4 to 5 foot wide. It's European breeding to give you all the attributes of the beautiful lilac as far as fragrance in a small compact plant. This one's Tiny Dancer. Here we're starting to get more greenhouse. Baskets are coming in. You can see these beautiful quartz and flats. I'm asking, I shall receive. Look at these. Kicking in right now. All these gorgeous color plants coming in. Give you that pop of seasonal color. Check that availability. Here we see euonymus gold splash and a few echinaceas. So echinaceas are just starting to pop. They need a little more light and heat, and of course they're going to come on strong. We got a great selection of varieties. And then over here is the hot one. This is Summer Crush. And again, natural season plants. So they're coming on, have a lot of nice breaks. You can see the foliage kicking in. Beautiful plants. And then over here is our perennial hibiscus. And again, by variety, those are kicking in now. They're already setting buds, so there's nice value on those. Again, by variety, get them in. They're going to break. They're going to come in real nice. Beautiful plants. I get so excited about the color plants, I forget to tell you. I mean, trees are still going strong, guys. Here we're looking at pears. Crab apples are starting to kick in. And, you know, we still got some color coming on. Gorgeous shade trees. Great selection. And also check that quick ship program. The guys in the field are digging some stock plants that are ready to go with your container. Sambucas are starting to wake up here. You can see they're starting to get some foliage on them. Again, they've been trimmed back. They're going to be nice little round plants and show up with a really nice full foliage. Here we're looking at a little closer look to the grass. This is Gracilis in threes. Here we have our 1 gallon. This is Bloomerang, and buds are starting to open on those. And then here we have more of those ostrich firs. These are tassels, and a very popular one here. So update on the hydrangea trees. This is limelight trees, and you know, we've seen those trimmed back. They're just starting to break foliage, and they're going to have a nice shape to them. 7 gallon limelight trees. We're taking a peek at some 7 gallon Pinky Winkies. Get a nice consistency to them, just starting to break foliage. Here I wanted to come in. This is Deutzia. No, gorgeous full plants. They're just starting to set bud. You can see the little pearls in there. Be sure to get your Deutzia in. They'll be in color soon. Okay, got another door here. Let's kind of peek in. More of those phlox, and I wanted to show you. This is our 3 gallon. This is our own Cranberry Creek. This is a Plants at Work plant, and this boxwood is an upright, and you can see it fills out nicely to the base. Nice shape on these 3 gallon Cranberry Creeks. So this one gives me a little better up close look at Tiny Dancer in 5s. And again, look at that nice full plant loaded with flowers. This is another Carrageenan or weeping pea shrub, and this one is Walker. And Walker usually has that thread foliage to it. Awesome hardy plant. I'm just going to span here and look. We got more daylilies. Up close look at the Baptisia. I mean, look at that gorgeous buds on those. Background there we have Palace Purple Heuchera, and then spinning down here, look at this Artemisia Silvermount. Well, you can see everyone's really busy getting things ready to put on a truck. Here we have more of those perennial hibiscus. You can see they're coming out of that trim with a vengeance. I mean, look at the growth on those. Starting to set bud. Nice color on these Autumn Brilliance ferns. Beautiful size to them. Here we have Phlox subulata. I mean, they're just bud and bloom. Good choice for the week. These are going to be in bloom in the yards, and everybody's going to be out looking for them. Oh wow, check that out. These are the Ito peonies. They're bud bloom starting to open up. These are gorgeous. You know, right now we'll start to see the Cercis or red buds starting to open up, and this one happens to be Pink Heartbreaker. We got a great selection of red buds. You know, these again are going to be in bloom in the yard and enticing people to look for them in the garden center. Looking at those are Stilbees. We're coming down Hush Puppies on Hosta. Here we have some Leucanthemum, Snow Ladies, handful looking good. The hydrangea in the back are Annabelles. More stuff coming in here, man. We're looking at those peonies, more roses, beautiful. Here we're looking at Brugmansia. The Kinas are coming in. Look at these gorgeous 19 centimeters. Well, we've seen the 3 gallon Petiolaris, and here we have the 7. Again, that's an instant effect landscape plant. Got drift roses, more of the phlox. Here we're looking at blue fescue. Sedums are looking outstanding. This is Fragaria Tristan, which is a really nice plant as a perennial. It has that nice elongated sweet fruit. And then we have Iris variegata. Here we're looking at Pennisetum grass. Again, these quart Plants at Work by color are coming in. Gorgeous full quarts, a lot of bud and bloom. Wow, can you imagine this? Here we're looking at 17 centimeter dahlias. This is the Hypnotica series. Gorgeous flowers, bud and bloom. The background there, we're looking at Coreopsis, Little Bang Daybreak. They're coming out nicely. Here we have more of the lilies. We have Sunny Azores and a few others ready right now, and a bunch of Asiatics to come. Dianthus kicking in. This is just one of them. Here, this is Frosty Fire. Liriope, we have the crop coming in. You can see they're just coming out of the trim. Nice plants though. Look at those 7 gallons. This is our Green Mountains. Here we have our 10-inch geraniums. Got a nice collection of 10-inch pots. I just pulled one off here to show you. Nice full plants loaded with flowers. So the 3 gallon we have there is incredible. You know, and that's an Annabelle type. A little bit later to leaf out, a lot like paniculatas. Very tolerant of soil conditions. This produces that huge flower that everyone's looking for. Incredible. We have the city line hydrangeas, more of the phlox, tassel ferns, brunera here. This one happens to be Jack Frost. And look at the color again on that subulata phlox. Here we have Stewartstonia and azaleas. You know, they're just starting to open, so don't panic. If you got azaleas, definitely get them in. You'll have a lot of time on those coming up here. There's still a lot of bud and bloom left on azaleas. Hop over here. Look at this gorgeous plant. Here's another lily. This one's after 8. And these are going to get a little bit taller. And they have just an unbelievable fragrance, guys. More daylilies here. Japanese bloodgrass. Here's iris. That one is Caesar's brother. Again, hostas are coming out in heat and natural. This is Monarda. You know, that's a great series from Proven Winners. A lot of great looking plants coming up. Here's another one. This is Chick Charms. This is the Chick Charm bowls. And you know, this is a really nice instant. Set it on the patio and enjoy it. Peek at the Coreopsis zagreb and more leucanthum, you know, coming right out of the hoop houses. They're heating up, starting to break growth, looking good. Here's lavender phenomenal. Again, more of those Raymond clematis. You can see, beautiful. This is Hakanaloa, all gold. And as I said, they're just kicking in right now, but this color is going to be amazing. Here we have a Proven Winner Modilla. This is Checkmark Trilogy. And again, the guys trimmed them back. Look at the foliage coming on that. Nice, consistent crop. Gorgeous plant. Here's our 3-gallon Green Mountains. Very nice plants. So here I wanted to show you, this is Lowscape Hedger, which is an aronia from Proven Winners. So we had Lowscape Mountain, which stays nice and low, and this is a hedge plant. And it's going to stay in that 2.5 foot, easily maintained, nice little hedge. And you can see it's starting to flower, and have a little bit of fruit on it. Awesome fall color, adaptable to so many conditions. This is a landscape plant you gotta try. Aronia Lowscape Hedger. And over here, here's a newer hydrangea with us. This one is Cherry Explosion. We see more of the coralines coming in and ferns. Here we have Autumn Brilliance and Dre's Dagger. Here we have our 3-gallon grass. This one's Little Zebra. Here we have Sisyrinchium lucerne, and you can see the buds starting to kick up on those. Very nice. Pull one of them off. These are really full. This is Woolly Thyme, and really nice ground cover here, and nice scent plant as well as flower. And then look at all these hosta kicking in. You can see the stages. Some of them again got heated up and give you a little advance, and then we have the natural season coming on, and you won't be able to tell the difference, believe me, in a couple weeks, but nice. Here's another tropical that everyone knows is aloe, and this was a shorter one actually. This one is Aloe Hedgehog. It doesn't have the spines that many of the aloes have, so this is great as a patio plant. And then next to them we have our own Sedum Flaming Carpet, and that has 3 varieties of sedum in a pot, and you could just pop that into your patio container and enjoy it. Low maintenance plant, great color. Sedum Flaming Carpet, Aloe. Alright, let's take a look over here. We have, these are gorgeous. These are our 3-gallon Ilex Green Magic. Nice, full, heavy plants. There's another dianthus to look at, and this is Starburst. Again, you can see all these roses coming up to the dock here, and that heated crop just looking outstanding. And again, the natural season crop is right behind them, so we're a week, 10 days from another whole crop that looks just like this. So be sure to get your roses in, because man, these are going fast. And more of the Coreopsis. This is Sedum Angelina. And then look at this one. This is Pravaskia, Blue Jean Baby. So we can see the gorgeous variegated foliage coming out on those ivory halos. And then we'll spin over here. Holly always looks great. Here we have Nepeta Junior Walker, can full. And then again, another peek at that Iris Caesar's brother. Here we have our 3-gallon hydrangea Pinky Winky. And another shipment here. These are Geranium Roseanne. Here we have Acamilla Thriller and Sedum May Night. For the geraniums, and here we have Sedum. This is Proven Winners Pure Joy. And then this is part of the Sun Sparkler series. This is Lime Zinger. Here's another grass. This is Carrick's Evergold. We've seen some ground cover earlier, and it's hard to beat these 1-gallon Pachysandra. Here we're looking at our city line hydrangeas that we heated up, and you can see those are looking really beautiful. We're outside, actually we're overflowing into the outside docks today, and here we're looking at Monarda again. This is Pardon My Pink. We also have Pardon My Purple. They're looking great. And then this is our 3-gallon grass. This one is Pennisetum Hamlin. We've seen a lot of roses coming up, and here we have some more. This is our Drift. This one happens to be Drift Pink. Just kind of panning here to show you how these really light up. This is Deutzia Chardonnay Pearls. I mean, this chartreuse foliage is really stunning, and you can see bud set on those Chardonnay Pearls. We're looking at Wagella Wine and Roses. And then another Deutzia, and this is part of the Yuki series. This happens to be the white, but we also have pink. And again, Deutzia is just getting ready to set flower. They got these little pearl-like buds coming out on them. They're going to be stunning here in the week ahead. Look at the buds. More azaleas here. We're looking at Cascades. And again, a lot of azaleas are still tight. Still time to get them in. So here we're looking at a Potentilla, and this is in the Blooming Easy program. It's a new series, and this one happens to be Bella Soul. Nice, tight, compact plants, awesome flower, great value. Here's a hot one from Proven Winners. This rose here is called At Last, and it has that peach-like color flower on it that's so hot, fragrant, gorgeous shrub rose, At Last. Here the guys are tying up some trees from that Quick Ship program. Again, be sure to get with our sales team because we got some beautiful specimen trees that we can just put it right on with those containers. Quick Ship. Look at those beautiful 7-gallon. These are 7-gallon Columnar Hetz junipers. Nice plants, good value. Here we have some really nice native plants here. This is Phlox Jenna and Heliopsis Summer Night, the American Beauties program. So I wanted to show these again. We've seen these on the dock for some time. This is Barberry, and this is Sunjoy Gold Pillar, and these are gorgeous 2-gallons. We've got an outstanding offer right now. You don't want to miss this one. Well, that's a quick walk through the dock. As you can see, we got some great selections. Gorgeous perennial, seasonal color, landscape size shrubs and trees. We've got a great selection for you for that spring project. Be sure to get with our sales team. Geez, I hope we're loading these trucks for you.